last thing we talked about last time, right? You remember that, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. And what was interesting about this is that um, we practiced affirmative sentences last time in the legal context. And affirmative, we mean they are not in the negative, right? Then we moved and we practiced one sentence from Arabic to English and then from English into Arabic. And then I gave you two sentences, right? Now, as you see here, can you see this?
Yes, we can.
Okay, okay. So let's have a look, please, now. Now we moved to talk about negative sentences in the legal context. So if you have a look here, the court shall not. So this is in the negative, right? Take the
Excuse me,
evidence.
sir.
Yes, please.
Sorry for interruption, but there's a girl she want to join us. She waiting you to accept her.
She is waiting. She is waiting. I don't see any name here. Okay, now البيان now. Oh, okay. Anybody else? All right. Okay. Thank you for drawing my attention to that. So we translate this when shall is followed by the negative particle not. We translate it as لا يحق أو لا يجوز أو يحظر على. Okay? So again, let me remind you that we look for the verb, which is shall not take, right? And then we try to we start with the verb. When it is followed by not, we make it in the negative. So we just say لا يحق, okay, للمحكمة, and the verb is translated after للمحكمة, which is أخذ. So take here, you see, is أخذ here, okay? Or you can translate it as الفعل المنصوب بعد أن المضمرة. يعني يمكن أن نقول لا يحق للمحكمة أن تأخذ البينة ما لم يودع المبلغ المطلوب. ما لم يودع المبلغ المطلوب. Okay? Or لا يحق للمحكمة أخذ, which is considered to be مصدر مؤول. Okay? So you can do both things unless the amount needed is deposited. So when the law prohibits people from doing something, so now prohibits means we are expecting sentences with negative particle after shall. We express that in Arabic through one of the following expressions. So we have different expressions which you can use any of them. So here we have shall not, which is a law prohibiting people from doing that. Okay, so you can say لا يحق للمحكمة أو تمتنع المحكمة عن. طبعا here we have the preposition is عن. أو لا يجوز للمحكمة أن تأخذ أو يحظر على المحكمة أن تأخذ أو طبعا أخذ. Clear? Okay? Is that clear?
Okay.
Okay, any question? Yes, any question about this? Okay, so as you see here, it's important to keep in mind that we have shall in the sentence, and then you have to keep in mind if this shall is followed by a verb, and thus it is in the affirmative voice or mode, or in the negative if followed by not. Okay? So in English, we can express that in one of the two following ways. So in English, we have shall not plus verb 1 or may not verb 1. Okay? Usually we use may, sometimes both are correct, but at others may not is different from shall not in English when you want to translate them, because may indicates possibility. هي تحمل معنى الاحتمالية. Okay? So if you ask me, I want to leave, Dr. Rehab, I told you, you may leave. So if you want to stay, you can stay. But you have my permission to leave if you want to. You understand the difference? And then I gave you two sentences here as you see them. Okay? لا يجوز للمحكمة أن ترفض الفصل في ادعاء يقع ضمن اختصاصها. And the second one, لا يجوز تعريض أحد لإجراءات تقيد ممارسة هذه الحريات مع مراعاة القانون والنظام. Okay? Right, and I asked you to translate that. Now, as I see, no one of you translated that yet, right? And I kept that for you as an assignment. Okay, when is the deadline? When is the deadline for this assignment? Hello? شو قصتكم اليوم؟ أنا بعرفكم more energetic, more enthusiastic. What is going on with you today? We don't want to start working slower than before. Okay? So I will keep this for you. Okay? Yes. Okay? معاي؟ طيب.
Okay, sir.
Okay. طيب. I will translate the first one for you now, and then I will wait for your participation next time. Okay? Because I want you to participate, please. بدي إياكم أنتوا تحاولوا أيضا، مو بس تاخذوا كل شيء جاهز. This is the sentence in Arabic. Can you see that? It is in chat room.
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay. So, would any of you would like to participate, or at least to give an attempt to see how things go? Yes.
Yes, sir, me.
Yes, please. Can you write it?
Okay.
Yes, please. أي أحد بحب يشارك, please write your translation in the chat room. Okay. That's fine. So the first one has been given by Shamsa. She says the court. Okay, excellent. لكن الأفضل شو نعمل؟ نخلي C capital. Okay. The court shall not. Excellent. Reject. Okay. Or refuse. Okay. Now, when you have a prepositional phrase which is of plus any noun, then the noun before it should be preceded by the. Okay? يعني should not reject the resolution. Okay, no problem, no problem. I didn't ask you particularly to speak or talk. I was just asking for those who have done the homework to send their work. No problem. So the court shall not reject. Okay. What is better than resolution? Okay. Resolution is what? Adjudicating. Okay, here we have I. Adjudicating أو the adjudication of a claim that falls excellent under its jurisdiction. Excellent, that's fine. Okay, or we can say another way, which lies within its jurisdiction. Okay, as Jan says, the court may not refuse. Here we cannot use may. Yeah, Jan. Here we have to use shall. Okay, clear? So here we have to use shall.
So,
So
doctor,
the
what
court.
is the difference between shall and may?
I just gave you an example about shall and may. Sometimes both are correct in certain contexts, okay? But at others, we have big difference because in shall we have an absolute kind of sentences عندنا جمل قطعية لا تحتمل أي احتمال أو احتماليا. While in may, sometimes it means that there is a possibility not to do that thing, okay? So whenever you have shall not, please try to avoid using may حتى نكون في السليم حتى ترتاحوا وما تتلخبطوا. Okay, so I will remove this رغم انه هي صحيحة لكن انا ما بدي ارهق ذاكرتكم بها. So can you see this? Can you see this? So I removed may not here. Okay. تمام.
تمام دكتور.
Okay, that's good. That is good. طيب. So if we go back here, so here اختصاص here means not only specialization or the meaning that you know for a long time. Here اختصاص could mean the power within which you can perform something, okay? And also it could mean the geographical area which you can govern and which you can give rules within. Okay, so please, did you try to use the dictionary that I uploaded for you? Did you? So I can see that your pace of work progress is not as fast and active as I saw you last week. So please go back to the level that I started meeting you with. Okay? Any question? Okay. Right. So the second sentence will remain as assignment for you. Okay. Now let's have a look here. I don't know why tables do not appear. This is okay. So let's have a look here and let's see how we have different words used in legal texts. Okay, so شريطة مراعاة الإجراءات المعمول بها. So لاحظوا كيف كلمة شريطة نترجمها، يعني هي بشرط أن أو على شرط أن. We translate it as on condition that. On condition that they comply with the applicable procedures. So applicable المعمول بها. Okay. clear. وفي عنا شريطة مراعاة what we call الإجراءات النافذة. الإجراءات النافذة. We translate it as effective procedures. رغم أنه كلمة effective في غير مكان معناها شيء مؤثر أو شيء فاعل, right? But in legal text it has different meaning. الإجراءات النافذة. Okay? طيب لما نقول أحيانا نحن الرئيس أصدر قرار أو أصدر قانون على أن يبدأ العمل به من تاريخ كذا ويكون نافذ المفعول, أو أحيانا بيقولوا ويكون نافذ المفعول من تاريخه. شو يعني من تاريخه؟ يعني من تاريخ تعميم هذا القرار, right? أوكي, فبيقولوا the law shall be in operation أو shall come into operation أو shall come into force أو shall be effective as of, مثلا as of its date of issuance. شايفين هذه الجملة؟ لاحظوا كم طريقة عنا لنترجم معنى تصبح نافذ المفعول. shall be in operation أو shall come into operation or shall come into force أو shall be effective as of, يعني اعتبارا من تاريخ إصداره. أوكي؟ تمام؟ واضح؟
واضح.
Okay, any question? So as you see, we are moving very slowly, but we are providing ourselves with the new information. All this type of information is important. So please, I hope you are taking notes, or at least you're going to listen to that again and take notes, because this subject, as I mentioned earlier, and I told even your friends in other classes, that this content could be the material for your graduation project. Okay? In addition to its importance, because it could be your foundation stone for running your own business after graduation. Tamam? Okay?
Okay.
Right. So as you see here, the word sharita, we translate it as on condition that. طيب على أن, يعني أيضا شرط أن تتحقق الشروط التالية, we translate it as provided that. So انتبهوا معي that after on condition or provided that we have full sentences. يعني we have subject and we have verb and we have here object of preposition, and here we have subject and we have verb. The following conditions, this is the subject, and are fulfilled is the verb. So we have full sentences after on condition and after provided that. So it is not important to know only what each word means, but you have to know how to use it. Okay? يعني لاحظوا معي مثلا because of I have to arrive at work early. هل هذه الجملة صحيحة؟
No.
Why?
No.
Okay, why?
Because
We should
use of.
يلا واحدة يلا. Because what? Yes? What's wrong
Because
with
I
this one?
have to arrive. to work early without of.
So because I have to arrive at work early,
Yes.
okay. So this is one way, because I have to arrive at work early. Then this is also not complete. This is called the fragment sentence. So we have to continue. I had to leave for work earlier مثلا. Okay. طيب لو قلنا because of, after because of we have noun. So because of my early arrival, I managed to do my work early or earlier. Clear? So us after because of we have noun, but after because alone we have full sentence. Subject, I, and have to, this is the verb. Clear? So you have to know how to use words in language. Otherwise, they are meaningless and you are not able to communicate your message. Tamam? Okay?
Okay.
Great. So next we have بالرغم من أحكام الفقرة واحد من هذه المادة. As you see here again, notwithstanding the provisions of paragraph 1 of this article. لاحظوا بالرغم من، انتوا دائما بتترجموها كنتوا دائما although أو in spite of أو despite. صح؟
Spite of.
But for the first time in legal translation or in legal texts, we don't use although, we don't use in spite of, we don't use despite, we use notwithstanding. Clear? Tamam?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, although is used with full sentence after it. هي مهمة، انتبهوا. يعني okay. And then in spite of we have noun, and despite also we have noun. So you have to be able to differentiate between them. يعني although some people are poor, they are generous. ملاحظين؟ Some people, this is the subject, and are, this is the verb. Okay? Although some people are poor, they are generous. لكن لو بنعبر عن نفس الجملة by using in spite of or despite, in spite of poverty of some people, they are generous. You see? Again, despite the poverty of ونكمل عادي. واضح؟ So you have to know how things work in language in order to be writing good English. Okay? Or what we call impeccable English. You know impeccable English? يعني لغة إنجليزية سليمة. Impeccable English. Okay? Is it fine? Any question? Yes?
No.
Okay, great. All right, so if we move on, so in legal translation or in legal texts, we have certain words which we must possess, which we must be in command of, so that we use them and your and you adopt the legal tone and you set the legal tone for your texts. Okay, هذه مهمة هذا المصطلح. Okay, to set the legal tone for your legal text or legal writing. Okay, right. If we move on, we have more practice. Yes. Okay. Yes, who would like to start translating? Yes. يسجل الطالب مواده كل فصل من خلال البوابة الإلكترونية للجامعة. Yes. تحاولوا فيها؟ شو رأيكم؟
Okay.
Okay, so the first, second, and third sentences, please try to work on as many as possible now. Okay? يلا. When you try, please to send me your participations into the chat room. Can you see the slide?
No, I can't.
Now clear.
Okay, now clear. Yeah. يلا يا أبطال. Finished? Okay, great. الأزد خالصة and جواهر. That's excellent. So, okay. Now, can you see the word file? طيب دقيقة حتى ناخذ الكل حتى ما حد يزعل. البيان هاملة وعبلة وشمسة. Yeah. Okay, can you see this?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. So, let's start. Okay. So, يسجل الطالب مواده كل فصل من خلال بوابة إلكترونية الجامعة. الأستاذ students register their semester courses via university website. Now here we lost track of the most important thing. This is, as you see, could be the guide to students manual when they first enroll in university. So this should be a legal text, right? So students shall register their semester courses. Okay, but here we didn't add kulla, okay, which is important to indicate, so it is not just for once. So register their courses, okay, or subjects each semester via the universities. طبعا لما عم نحكي إذا هذا الكلام واضح داخل جامعة نزوة, then the university is known, right? Via the universities. شو الأفضل من ويب سايت؟ e-portal. e-portal. Okay? Khalsa says, students, again, we don't have معنى الإلزام. ندخل باستخدام shall register their courses through the universities. اوكي شو سميناها؟ e-portal. e-portal. طيب وكل فصل وين؟ each semester. Jawahar says students shall register their courses via excellent capital U, but the universities شو سميناها؟ e-portal. وليش وين كل فصل؟ اوكي each semester. طيب طبعا we can use through as well, مو بس via or via, both are correct. We can use through. Student البيان, this is big problem. You either say the student وبعدين registers, okay, or you say students register. But this way, this is a problematic issue because we cannot tell what tense is this. هذا شو زمنه يا البيان? You cannot tell me this is a present, because if it was a present, you have to add s because you have singular subject, right? So students shall register, okay, their courses every semester ماشي through the university's e-portal. e-portal. Excellent. That's good. Hamla. Students, again here, we have the same problem here, Hamla. Okay? Here we have plural subject, so at least it should be register, right? But we have to add shall because we're talking as an obligation. So students shall register their subjects, excellent, each semester through the university's excellent e-portal. يمكن الوحيدة اللي جاي استخدمت e-portal اللي هي Hamla until now. Okay? E-portal. Ajan, every semester, excellent, students shall register. Okay? Shall register their courses via the university e-portal. Okay? طيب أنا ما راح نكمل إنه نفس الإشكاليات. طيب عبلة said the student shall register. I don't mind using the singular, but I do mind not using shall. His subjects each semester. طيب هون student, is it specific to sex or not? Is it sensitive to sex? Does it mean it refers only to males, or it could be referring to females as well? إذا just referring to males, then all our ladies here are not included within this. So in this case, you say his or her subjects each semester through the university's e-portal. Okay? تمام? I think this is the last one, or do we still have any? Okay, Shamsa says the students shall register their courses each semester through the universities. Excellent. Excellent. Here is just we have this capital. ليش تنتين E و I؟ هي الإلكترونيك هي اختصار لل E. E portal. We don't need I here again. And this should be small. Okay? That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Any question about this? Any question? Okay. The second one. حدا منكم ترجمها؟
Sir, I have a
Anyone?
question.
Yes, please. Shoot your
I
question,
think
please.
the sentence or a harmless sentence, you wrote or you added S to register after shall. I think that's wrong.
Where is the S?
Student shall registers. You wrote.
No, this is not. It is crossed out. ممحية يا عزيزتي.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, sorry.
طيب. Any other questions? Any other questions? طيب. طيب. They shall not pursue any act that may be detrimental to their reputation. Again, here we have not. صح? So we would say لا يحق لهم. طبعا لاحظوا ما عندنا اسم صريح. لا يحق لهم مزاولة أي نشاط أو أي عمل من شأنه الإضرار بسمعته. This is just one way. Or we can say لا يجوز لهم ممارسة أي عمل من شأنه الإضرار بسمعته. Okay? Clear? الجملة الأخيرة تخضع لهذا القانون جميع المعاملات التجارية. Okay. Would you like to try this? Would you like to try this? أعطيكم دقيقتين تحاولوا تكتبوها. Yes?
Yes.
يلا. يلا. Can you see it? كتبتها في الشات. تمام؟ Okay. Okay. Thank you, Salma, for sending your translation for the previous sentence. Thank you. I just saw it now. So here we have Salma, who is the first to submit her translation. Yes. Who else? Yes. Anybody else? Okay. Okay, so we'll take, we have still Jawahir. Okay, we'll suffice ourselves with this. نكتفي بهذا القدر حتى نلحق. Okay. So تخضعوا لهذا القانون. So the first one was given by Salma, I think. Was it Salma? So all commercial transactions are subject to this law. طبعا ليش بدأنا ب all commercial transactions? Because this is the subject of the verb. Okay? يعني this is الفاعل. That's why we have to start with it in English. All commercial transactions are subject to this law, but we have to use here what? Shall be subject to this law. Excellent. Jawahir says, again, the same thing, shall be subjected to this law. Okay, that's fine. Both are fine. Subject, shall be subject, and here subject is an adjective, or shall be subjected when subject is used as a verb. So both are fine. As Jan says, all commercial transactions shall be or shall be subject to this law. Mariam says this law shall be applied. Okay, you translated it the other way around, but shall be applied to all the commercial transactions. Excellent. So you have to be careful about using the prepositions. Okay, shall be applied to all commercial transactions. All right. Any questions? Any questions you would like to raise? Okay. طيب. We have here more exercises. We have more exercises. Great. You see that? Right. So we have now more 6 sentences in addition to the first one in the first slide with which we started today. That will be your assignment until we meet next time. Clear? تمام? Hello?
Yes, clear.
اوكي اوكي طيب انا ما راح احطه في خيار السبمشن حتى ما اشكل ضغط عليكم لكن I want you to do it on your own before we meet. هذا ملف الوورد بدكم اياه؟ ملف الوورد بدكم اياه؟
Yes.
Yes.
اوكي طيب موعدنا القادم متى يا بنات؟
On Thursday.
Thursday. So we still have time. Please work on this until we meet next time. And I want you to check that you've got the file. Okay. راح احطه بخيار فايل مش submission وسميه legal file 2. Okay. You got it? Please refresh your page.
Yes, we have it now.
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. So please now we'll take the attendance very quickly. So those who hear the names, please just say yes. Okay, so I think everybody's present. We have 24 students, and this is the list, the full list of the students. So you are all marked present today. Thank you very much, and see you on Thursday. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
You have
Thank you,
to
Doctor.